Vishwamji, not present. Manya Shri Anil Desai ji.
Thank you,
You have been
Deputy
given
Chairman,
permission
sir.
because
Sir, we are discussing on the working of the Ministry of Labour and Employment. So, total number of Indian workforce comprising of organized and unorganized sectors is around 50 crores as of today. We are celebrating Amrit Mahotsav of Azadi, but even after 75 years of independence, more than 90% of the workers work in the unorganized sector and around 8 to 10% work in the organized sector. So this ministry plays a very important role in the emerging economy like India, which is the largest democracy in the world. So as a major step to reform labor laws, the government has codified major 29 laws into 4 labor codes so that workers can get security along with respect, health and other welfare measures with ease. So for ensuring workers' right to minimum wages, the central government has amalgamated 4 laws in the wage code. 9 laws have been amalgamated in the social security code. 13 laws in occupational safety, health and working condition code, and 3 laws in the industrial relation code. These labor reforms aimed at enhancing ease of doing business in the country, employment creation and enhanced output from workers. This is the main aim of the all reforms which have taken place. So these new labor codes have been evolved for facilitating easy and coherent relation between employees and employer to do away with the red tapeism and Inspector Raj. Though these objectives look optimistic and very idealistic, what is the reality on the ground? So basically, importance of trade unions is being reduced if you happen to see, how the things are going. Till yesterday, that trade union registration was a process where 7 members were required. Today, in any establishment, if numbers of the employees are less than 10% or in a bigger this thing, if it is less than 100, registration of trade union cannot be made. This is a very stringent condition which has been introduced and which is detrimental to the health of the working community. So last 2 days we've been witnessing, day before and yesterday, that central trade unions were on the roads all over all of the nation. People have seen. And what were their demands, including public sector units also were there, including banks. What demands were they? They were opposing central government policies. Basically, rising inflation, uncontrollable fuel rise, their household budgets were completely disturbed, unemployment. So these are the problems which are grappling with every Indian as of today. So organized workforce, which is around 10% of the total labor force, is mainly working in the public sector like banks, insurance companies, railways, oil sector, aviation, post and telegraph, shipping, have not seen new recruitment for years together. Stagnation in the same cadre, transfer of service without any benefit, no promotional avenues, have brought in frustration. Nothing but frustration has crept in the employees' fraternity. On top of all this, banks and insurance companies, to give you an example, have been hiring qualified new talent on fixed-term contract basis. As it's been mentioned by Karimji, it has been said by Shanmugamji, apprenticeship is given the name, and who are the incumbents, who are the candidates which are offering their services for 2 years of service, 2 years of contract, chartered accountants, postgraduates, legal experts. So these are the people who, after the expiry of those 2 years, they are left in the lurch.
Please conclude.
Yeah, I'll just come to that because this is a major problem which our youth is facing. And to see that nothing gets in here and they are left to do menial jobs. And how this problem will be, should be addressed, it is government who will, or Labour Minister would address in his reply. So the uncertain about their future prospects as the temporary engagements do not help their CVs and very fast. They also cross the age limit to get as per their eligibility to get a job, a respectable job. So central government undertakings to contract labor is playing in the hands of the ruthless contractor. Today, minimum wage that has been revised from 18,000 to 24,000. But what is happening? Contractor is paying the pay packets. I'm just completing in 1 or 2. So with this, that whatever codes have been formed, like industrial relations, it is completely in the hands of corporates, it is completely in the hands of owners, and labor is being marginalized. So these are the codes which have been codified, need to have a relook. I hope that Minister would relook. And lastly, I would make it that new national pension schemes, these are very important. All states are resorting to. Rajasthan has already done, Tamil Nadu has done. They have gone back to old pension scheme because this national pension scheme has it is so much defective that people want to go back to old pension scheme, which is somewhat beneficial to them. I think this is a very important subject. And lastly, time and again I have raised this issue on the floor of the House that general insurance industry, public sector, that profit-making insurance industry employees are deprived of their wage revision for last 10 years. Please do something. Please come to their rescue. If we do, if we think of dismantling, by your acts you are dismantling public sector. That is not that is detrimental to the health of the country. Please look into it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Message from Lok Sabha, Secretary General.